Hi, I'm Megan from Explore Outdoor, and today I'm going to be making a spiced noodle soup. So I've got my ingredients here. I've got 250 grams of mushrooms, sliced, a can of coconut milk, a bit of salt and pepper, some turmeric and Chinese 5-spice. Peanut butter is optional, we just pop a spoon of that in just to thicken the sauce, but you don't need to put that in there. A red onion, a yellow pepper. I'd try and use a yellow, an orange or a red. I wouldn't put a green in there because that gives it a sort of bit of a bitter taste. Veggie stock cube, and then you're going to need about 200 grams of spaghetti. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my onion and my pepper chopped and then go over to the hob so that we can start cooking. I've got my ingredients ready, so I'm going to pop my pan on a medium heat with a splash of oil, and I'm going to add my onions, my mushrooms and my peppers in, and we're going to soften those. It's going to take about 5 minutes. That's sweat down now. That's been about 5 minutes on there, so everything's gone nice and soft. You can see it's starting to produce a bit of liquid at the bottom. So now it's time to add our spices. And I'm going to put in a tablespoon of the Chinese 5-spice. And 2 tablespoons of the turmeric. Give that a stir and leave that in there for a minute before we add anything else. Then I'm going to add the stock first. That's 500 ml of water in there with 1 stock cube, and that stock will loosen off any spices that have stuck to the bottom, so just use your spoon to scrape the bottom of the pan to get that off. And then we're going to add a can of coconut milk. Sometimes they've got quite a thick layer on the top, so just be careful of that. It'll be like water underneath, for that one's quite creamy. Okay, and then at this point we'll also add in the peanut butter. You can put about a tablespoon of that in, but this is optional. And we'll leave that to simmer for a couple of minutes. Right, so after 2 or 3 minutes, we get our spaghetti, snap it in half, pop that in the pan. Because the sauce is effectively made now, it'll just take as long as the pasta takes to cook. So check the back of the packet. This one takes 9 to 11 minutes. So I'll pop it on for 10, check it, and then it's ready to serve. So we'll mix it in, keep an eye on it, and keep stirring it throughout, making sure that the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom. Just keep that on a medium to low heat. And I'm going to pop a lid on it as well. There we go. So if you want your soup to have a little bit more liquid in it, then pop some more stock in if you want it to be a little bit more soupy. But mine's quite thick like a sauce. And then I've just served it with some bread, sprinkled a bit of spring onion on there. You can sprinkle some peanuts on there as well. And that is our spiced noodle soup.